We are live. Hi there. I'm John Bonnes of Twins Daily. With me, Seth Stohs of Twins Daily. So I'll tell you
Hi,
what,
John Bonnes.
let's do this with the big faces first. No, the big faces. Oh!
No. Go back to the small. Go back to the small.
We're gonna make it really small because we're gonna walk you through something. So I got an email today that talked a little bit about a project, a data project that some folks had been working on, and I thought it was kind of cool. So I thought I would show it to you guys. Maybe we could do something with it for Twins Daily. It is from the Dataface. The Dataface is they do a lot of data visualization stuff. They have all kinds of projects on here. You can see that they've got something called the irregular outfields of baseball. I'll show you kind of what that is real quick. That's just a article they did on sort of how much the outfields of baseball vary. And you can see it's kind of draws all the different ones there, right? And then it even has something about how all the walls, how different all the walls are there for each of them.
Holy cow, that's pretty cool.
Pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
But I think this is just a byproduct of a project they had earlier. And that byproduct, if you go, I couldn't find it on their actual site, but it's called, if you go to the No Doubter Report, No Doubt Home Runs or something like that. And the reason it's called No Doubt, No Doubter Home Runs. Let's see, there's a video. Let's see if I've got this. The No Doubter Report from, here it is, by the Dataface, right? The reason it's called No Doubter is what it is they track every home run, how far it was hit and exactly the trajectory it was hit. And they see how many ballparks in Major League Baseball it would have been a home run in. Okay? So, for instance, there are 30 stadiums across Major League Baseball. No two are the same. So all that stuff I just showed you, right? They're using that. And here are the ones that, here are the leaders in the no doubter category. Trevor Story apparently is the number one. It has had 7 no doubter home runs. But they've got a lot of breakdowns of this stuff, including, if you go down a little further. So here's they've got basically every home run that was hit in the majors this year, ending with Pete Alonso's yesterday's, which is a no doubter. It would have hit a home run in 30 out of 30, right? But if you want to take a look at, say, the Minnesota Twins, which is what I was kind of interested in doing.
It seems like something we would do.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Isn't this cool? So Eddie Rosario's home run, which was last night, right, would have been a home run in 17 of the 30 ballparks. You can see the 17 out of 30 that is there. Right? The one at Target Field just kind of barely got over the edge. It still would have made it in 17 of the 30 ballparks. Right? If you go down to, let's see, well, Jake Caves, the home run that he had off of Romero, right? Lopez. I'm saying off of Lopez.
Yeah.
Ronaldo Lopez. That only makes it out in 5 ballparks, but Target Field is one of them. So apparently we've got a little shorter center field right there than a lot of people know. And that did just barely make it over, so it's not too surprising. And if you go down here, you can take a look at just all of here's the find a players. So you can drill down to each particular player. So I can put in, name a Twins player here that you want to check out, Seth.
I would like to know more about Byron Buxton, please.
All right. Yes. So he's hit 2 no doubters, 5 home runs, but 2 of them would have left any ballpark. Here they are. Let's see. The one he hasn't hit one since he came back, but the 2 he hit on August 7th and on August 8th. So August 7th was Kansas City, and then August 8th was also Kansas City. Those were no doubters. One that left screaming. That one of those like, was that the screaming line drive one? And then was the blast.
Yeah.
Both of those have gone to anywhere. And then he had one on August 12th We hit 2 home runs in that game. The first one, or August 12th, was that? Yeah, that was with Milwaukee. Milwaukee, we lost. Oh no, we won 12-2. That's right. Buxton hit 2 home runs, and the first one only gets out at Miller Park. It doesn't even get out at Target Field.
That's why he hit it there. I'm sure that was intentional.
Yeah. And by the way, it also says, if you kind of hover over it, it says not far enough, or would have hit the fence. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. Because some of them it'll make it just because it's far enough, but it wasn't high enough. The fence might be too high. Something that they kind of mentioned specifically, like a home run at Seattle's ballpark. Which one was Seattle? If it's not a high enough home run, it wouldn't clear the wall in Boston, right? So even though it's got the distance, it doesn't have the height. Right.
So what is the definition of a no-doubter? If the home run was to make it in a certain number or a certain percentage,
it has to. A no-doubter has to be a home run in all 30 ballparks.
Because I'm looking right now at Nelson Cruz's, who has 13 runs, yet only 3 of them are
no-doubters. Yep.
So 3 of them were all 30 ballparks, and I look now, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more would have been home runs in 29 out of 30 ballparks.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
all it takes is 1.
So you can see all the players. You can also, rather than just go to a single player, you can look at all the players on the team. So here's the Minnesota Twins, right? So the Twins have had 12 no-doubters this year. 3 by Cruz and Sano, 2 by Buxton and Kepler, 1 by Avila, who only has 1, and 1 by Polanco, right? And I've noticed that too. When you take a look at Cruz's home runs, this is kind of amazing. Of his home runs this year, and actually it looks like he's got more than just was on one page. They only show 10 on a page, I think. So he had. Almost all of them have hit 28 or 29. 1 hit 9, would have only cleared 9, right? But then, let's see, how do I go back? Oh, there we go, previous. I mean, look at this. 30, 30, 29, 29, 12, 29, 29, 30, 29, 29.
It's pretty
amazing. Kind of amazing. It's kind of amazing, right?
Yeah, and then he only gets credit for 3 out of 13. But 11 out of 13 are homers and 29 out of 30. I mean, the technology here is amazing. The trajectory, the launch angle, the velocity. They do the average velocity. I mean, I look at, even going back to that full leaderboard, and you've got number 2 behind Trevor Story, who obviously is an all-star, plays in Colorado. You've got Trent Grisham tied with Marcelo Zuna and Mike Trout with 6. And I sit there and look at that and think, Trent Grisham was traded by the Brewers to the Padres because he had a fielding error in the wild card game, basically. So I bet the Brewers would like to have Trent Grisham back right about now.
Yeah, that's right. I'm having trouble clicking on anything now. Oh, here we go. I want to get back to the to where I had. That's not what I wanted to do. Shoot. I want to take, so Sano has 3, and I was able to think of like 2 of them, but I couldn't think of the third one. So let's go down here.
Yeah, the Royals one was off of the Hall of Fame there in left field.
That's right. That's what I thought. I was like, well, definitely the Milwaukee one and definitely the Kansas City one were Sano, right? Those were both out. And sure enough, if you take a look at his 3, 2 of them are that's the Milwaukee one, and that's the Kansas City one on August 22nd. But this one, the 24th, I couldn't remember what it was, and it was an opposite field one. Look at this. It was an opposite field one. It was versus Cleveland, opposite field.
Oh, off of the lady from the Progressive commercials.
For Flo, right?
Yeah.
Which is how I went and looked it up. Which is how it was called. Right. So this is a highlight of it. It's two home runs, 1 by Cruz and 1 by Sano. Here's Cruz.
Are you seeing it?
Right? So he put it about 10 rows up. Here's Stohs.
Are you seeing video or?
Oh, yeah. Can you? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not sharing what I thought you were. I thought you could see this. Hold on for a second. Shoot. What's the best way to do this?
Bear with us, listeners. We are trying and learning this.
I'm going to share a different screen. I'm going to stop sharing this screen, and I'm going to share a screen, and it's going to be. Sorry, it's getting on a different tab. I just started moving around tabs.
While John is looking for that, I would like, if my mom happens to be watching this, did I leave my cell phone at your place when I stopped by for supper tonight? Okay, continue.
All right, so here's the Cruz home run.
Oh yeah,
Opposite field, pitch flow, maybe 10 rows up, right?
But I think Stohs was the next flow out in right center.
Here we go. Yeah, you're right. That's exactly right.
Oh yeah, that was Sano Doubter.
Yeah, and so I took a look at that one. Sure enough, that one was a no doubter. The Sano one. That was the third no doubter. That was the one I couldn't remember. And then if you take a look at Nelson Cruz, that same day.
Are you switching screens again?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yep, thank you. Thanks for reminding me.
Note to self: Twins Daily is looking for a producer of video content.
Yeah, we are. So that was the 24th one where he had 30 out of 30. Nelson Cruz's one on the 24th is only 29 out of 30. So where he put it, it doesn't get out of the park at Oriole Park. It doesn't get to what's that alley in right field in Oriole Park. Chrissy, what's the alley in? What's that?
The big rail station or something?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Ashburn Alley? Yeah. So anyway, it's a fun tool to play with if you're gonna do it. So I don't know. I don't have that much more to show you. I just thought if you are interested in it, you can do a Google on a No Doubter report, and I'll also put a link on it in the Twins Daily forums right after this, so that people can find it. Let me just quit sharing the screen. And anything else you want to cover here, Seth?
I do think it's pretty cool that you're performing here tonight right in front of a live studio audience. So I'd like to say hello to your lovely wife, Chrissy. Hello.
Seth says hello, Chrissy. She says hello back. So
all right.
She's been busy watching the Flyers games. She's only barely paying attention.
Priorities.
All right.
I understand.
Thanks to everybody who joined in. I hope you enjoyed the No Doubter report, and I appreciate you taking a chance to sit in on this during our live test of the software. All right. Bye-bye.